Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Dennis Martinez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in now, Juan Pierre. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
Ramirez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 3.
So striding in, number 3. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Guerrero, and he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Alfaro is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. And Vladdy will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Andre Dawson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sheffield is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Juan.
So one away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Lopez is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 2-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone! A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Set. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Pierre moving for it. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. Carter rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Zimmerman comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Cabrera, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Dennis Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at ball one. In his career, Kendrick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here it comes, 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And that misses. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. inning now. Striding in now for the Nats, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder, Vladimir
First pitch of the at-bat.
Guerrero.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Pierre moving for it, still going back. See you later. A solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
At the plate, Andre Dawson.
Number 10.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fouled off. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Jose Arena is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jose Urena.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Head to head with Jose Urena, just a 1 for 9. No one out with a runner at second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
A runner at second, nobody out. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
One away now in the Washington third, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. One out and a runner on second base. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
In now as Drupal Cabrera, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Dennis Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 6-0. Now at the plate, Juan Pierre. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sheffield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for Washington.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Alfaro is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Miami.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Jose Arena. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 2. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading up for the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey.
2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
Striding in, Gary Carter. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 15, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 2. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 3, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Count remains 2-2. Got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So digging in now, Cliff Floyd. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Nope, that's foul.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
2 balls.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here now the 2-2. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Adam Eaton is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Eaton.
And he misses inside. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Over to VR. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now batting, Howie Kendrick. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0 pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-1 the count. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Under it is Floyd, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andre Johnson.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Andre Dawson. First pitch coming, here it is. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top 8-2. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Corey Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That evens it up, 1-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Pierre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dawson's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Miami. Still 8-2. Adam Conley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Conley.
Ready for another chance? Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0.
Hey.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Gary Carter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's right there. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Gary Sheffield. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still 8-2. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone! So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 14, Starlin.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. in there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready now, Trey Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. This pitch is popped up. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick singled homer run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1.
At the ball. Count 2-1.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back is Floyd, but this is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Count 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 hit down the third baseline. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hunter Strickland.
Standing in, Cliff Floyd, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Strickland, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he misses with it 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. And he fouls this one off. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Ryan Anderson.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Pierre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Daniel Hudson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ready for another shot now, Hanley Ramirez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hudson, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Nationals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Dennis Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Pablo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.